Hey guys, I want to make this super quick video. This is actually about the trip I'm taking to Phoenix, I'm leaving tomorrow morning at like 6 in the morning. I'm driving by myself. It's gonna be super fun. But today I want to talk to you about logistics, or how to plan your trip successfully, because this is something that I've tried to perfect. When I was about 12 years old, I went camping in Rancho Jurupa. I think that's what you call it. It's out there in Riverside. It was for this thing called Pathfinders. If you don't know about it, it's basically like a church, Boys and Girl Scouts, the church I went to. And every year they go camping on Rancho Jurupa. I brought everything besides my pillow, and it was like floody and rainy there, and it was like the worst experience ever. Like, I was sleeping on the side of a hill, no pillow, freezing cold. It was just like, oh my goodness. So ever since then, I'm not even kidding with you, like 7 years later, and I remember that so vividly that I try very hard not to forget anything, because the pillow was like the most important thing. So I'm gonna tell you how you can save yourself a headache by preparing for a trip, okay? So the first thing you wanna do is get a notebook or something that you can write on, like a laundry list of things that you need. And I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna list everything I need. So give me 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm back. How do I make a list of things? I typically ask myself, okay, how long am I gonna be there, right? So for Phoenix, I'm gonna be there from Thursday morning until Saturday morning. So I'm gonna be there for 1 day, 2 day, 2.5 days maybe. So then after that, I asked myself, okay, so let's say I wake up in the morning and I'm there. What's the first thing I do? Okay, well, typically I take a shower. Okay, so you're gonna need shampoo, right? Obviously. And then after that, I use hair stuff, so I'm gonna bring that hair stuff. Toothbrush and toothpaste, because after that I brush my teeth, yada yada yada. And mouthwash. And then, the personal care stuff as well, you know what I'm talking about. And then after that, I was like, okay, what are my essential things? And I can look around my room and see that, and here it would be, I'm gonna show you this laundry list of things, and I'm gonna hope it focuses. Okay, so you see it there. It would go, my iPhone charger cable, laptop and charger, work bag, blah 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 blah. Typically I like to plan a little bit longer, so like, let's say for 2.5 days, I typically bring clothes for 3.5, maybe 4 days. And then, so once I go into packing this stuff, I would, take my bag out, my travel bag, put everything in, check it off here, whether it's the night before or several hours after, because like today is the day before I leave. So I'm gonna be doing this, check it off with like a red pen or something like that, right? It's a different color than what you already have. You check it off, and then when you get up the next morning to leave, go in there and just do a brief check one more time before you leave, just so you double check everything. And then from there, you shouldn't be anxious and nervous about, oh my gosh, did I forget something? You can whip out this list and be like, no, I have it. It's on the list. I'm good to go. So just try to do that whenever you're planning to travel, because the biggest thing that sucks, and I've done this before too. Speaking of that, see, you gotta think. I forgot my eye stuff. Okay. So see guys, even I forget. So now I've added that to the list on the very bottom. All my eye stuff, vitamins, that's now on here. So I completely forgot where I left off, but yeah, typically I try to plan for even longer, and it sucks because, okay, now I remember, when you're driving and you're about an hour or 2 hours away and you realize you forget something and you're like, crap, like you're almost close enough that you can go home, but at the same time you're not, so then you just keep going, and then you go through the entire trip without that item, whatever you forget. I've done that, and I try really hard now to like not. So I hope this helps. Create a laundry list. It's kind of like an audit, go through it once when you're packing, and then go through it again, very quickly in like 5 minutes, the day of that you're gonna leave. And after that, don't worry, So just some tips and tricks to how not to screw up when it comes to planning a vacation or a trip anywhere. I feel super ready now that I have my awesome list. Tell me what you do. to plan for your trips and your vacations. Bye, guys.